Welcome back to our awful Sonic OC reviews. And if you're just joining us, part 1 is in the description. Let's move on to our last two. Here we fucking go, alright. So are you ready for this? We'll both do the last one, but this one, okay.
What is...
This is...
Blood to Drain the Deadly Horrible Hedgehog.
I had to include this. It doesn't have any description, but I just had to include this. It was the first one I saw. Blood Drain the Deadly Horrible Hedgehog.
Wow.
Ooh. Man, those spikes are so sharp and edgy, they would cut you.
I don't have the words for this one.
It's got a chain coming out of it as well.
Oh god, it's so edgy. I feel like I'm being cut up.
This is amazing. This sums up all Sonic fan characters.
It's gonna drain your blood.
Probably will with all the edginess that it has. But yeah, I thought we'd have to skim over that one a little bit, and then here's our last one for the day.
Oh, I remember this one.
So this one is the reason we're making this video. This one is so good. This is gonna be good. So we can do a bit each then.
Okay. Name Alexander. Age.
Hold on, so this is Alexander by Natsia the Cat. Natsia the Cat.
Nastya?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Alright. Name Alexander. Age 23. Nickname Hal. And prefers to be called Hal.
Hey Hal.
Hunk. Puppy. Mutt. Sexy devil.
Oh god.
Bad boy. Troublemaker. Jackass. Man whore. Asshole. And punk. That's all the nicknames.
I've never had anyone who has that many nicknames that varied.
I particularly like man whore.
So who calls this Alexander? Who calls him which nickname? You might know like his mother just come down. Listen up, man hook. Get to bed.
Get to your room, bad boy. You're grounded.
Listen, sexy devil, it's time for your chips. Wow, okay, carry on.
Species. Hybrid of a hedgehog, a wolf, and is that supposed to be hyena? Hyena.
Hyena.
I don't know, don't ask me. I think his mother banged with two guys at the same time.
Okay, if his mother banged two guys at the same time, they wouldn't be wolves or hyenas. But also, this person created the character. How do they not know where it is? How the fuck are we meant to know if they don't fucking...
I don't know.
Shit, this one's got a gender.
Male. Relationship status single.
You gotta, read it how it is, because...
Piercing. Yeah, piercings. On the lip and on his tongue.
Piercing doesn't have an S in it, but carry on.
Yeah. Oh god. Piercings. On the lip and on his tongue. If I'm not mistaken, also one on the tip of his dong.
Was that meant to rhyme?
I think it was meant to rhyme.
Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay. This is. I've seen a lot of Sonic fan characters that don't wear clothes, and none of them have penises. This one's different though. He bangs everyone, so whatever.
Family unknown. Birthplace Ukraine. Language Ukrainian, Russian, and English. Ooh.
Exotic.
Usually goes around New York City. So. Okay, so New York, like a city full of humans, and they're just this weird creature that they're not batting an eyelid at.
Yeah, but have you played Sonic Adventure? They did the same with Sonic. Just loads of humans and then just like a random massive hedgehog walking around. No one says anything to him.
Yeah. Right. Sexual orientation. Straight, yet goes over the limit sometimes and tries both worlds.
Okay.
The best of both worlds.
I think by now, this person who's made his own Sonic fan character should know there are more than 2 worlds in sexual orientation now.
There's every world. Right. Best friends. Zyha the porcupine and Crux the bearded vulture. Yet have some other pals from his group he hangs out with.
Oh god, alright, okay, let's get to the personality. Hell is one of these typical bad boy, yet has... Okay, that doesn't make sense. Bad boy, yet he has a few sides in his personality. Depends on what mood is kicking in his twisted mind that moment. He likes things going his way, and everyone should hear his opinion in the group before they are allowed to speak. Here we go.
I can see where he gets his nicknames from.
Yeah.
Asshole.
He have problem expressing his emotion, yet he expressed them pretty well after a meltdown depressive state he
Really?
gets, or after a few sharp alcohol drinks. They would have to be sharp, wouldn't they? Edgy bastard. He doesn't care in the world about rules and creates his own for himself. He wouldn't pull his hand on a woman, yet is a spicy flirter, and if he wants to fuck that moment, the lady have no way to escape his charms.
So,
He's a rapist.
yeah.
Fucking hell. I'm not laughing
Wow.
at a rapist. Fucking hell, though. He just literally says in that same sentence, he wouldn't pull his hand out. No, he wouldn't pull his hand on a woman.
But if he
But-
wants to fuck her, then she has no choice.
Yeah, that's different, though. If he actually wants to fuck her, then, sorry, woman, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get that.
You can't escape his charms.
Trying to escape his pierced end of his knob. Okay, right.
Spicy.
So we're here then. All right, go on.
Okay, he is the type that other words don't bring him down. If they are hurtful or harmful in some way, he just chuckles and keeps toying with them until the person feels tiny as an ant. Do you feel like an ant?
No, he hasn't been mean to me though.
Yet again, for his closest pals, he does what's in his hands, taking them out drunk, out of clubs, having to go.
What?
Having to do dark deals to get some cash to pay for rent and get some food for everyone. Gets into brutal gang fights. he certainly has a colourful life.
Yeah, that's a very entertaining night.
Sometimes it seems like he have no soft spot, but somewhere deep inside, behind that cover, he holds a dark past that made him who he is, and he may just not found his way into a different view on life. God, this is painful to read. Yet again, he enjoys every moment with his jackass style of life.
Well, at least he knows he's a jackass. Okay, here we go. Likes, fucking hell. Listening to metal with good lyrics. Here we go. Alright, so. Favourite bands. Korn, Slipknot, Disturbed, Dope. Dope would be one of them, when their most popular song is Die, motherfucker, die. System of a Down, Drowning Pool, Rob Zombie, Rammstein, Breaking Benjamin, and many good old metal bands. Well, if he's going to name old metal bands, he hasn't named any of the big four, but whatever. Loves drinking, smoking, going into strip clubs. Hold on.
All the human ladies wanna fuck a hedgehog wolf hyena hybrid.
Could you imagine if one of the missions on Sonic Adventure was to go to a strip club? And like Sonic, I don't drink, just Knuckles and Sonic just chilling out, and then just human women just stripping in front of him. Fucking hell, alright, where are we? Where are the strip clubs? Alright, so going to strip clubs, parties, sex, and lots of it.
Oh.
Oh man, that pierced penis is gonna get some looking tonight. Have a good drink, playing electronic guitar. No one calls it that. Train. Does he mean training or an actual train?
He could be into train spotting.
That is. Learn new battle moves, including using his knife. You remember that new battle technique that Bruce Lee taught? Using your knife. This is called cutting.
That's my favourite technique.
Yeah, he uses it on his sandwiches. Shows those sandwiches who's boss. Watch a good comedy or hardcore horror movie. Parkour. I think Sonic's a bit past parkour, to be fair. Doing dangerous things that could kill him. Oh.
Please do.
Motorbike rides. Black leather cloths. Oh, does that mean to say clothes? I think he's missed. And many more. Many more what? Black leather cloths?
Dislikes.
No.
People that try to change him and give him life lessons. Cops, informers, people that try to control him and lower his ego. But if that ever happens, he'll just ignore them and make them feel like ants.
Yeah.
Refusal of something he wished to do or have. That kind of brings back to the whole raping thing. Feeling that there is nothing fun to do. A bit about Hell's bio.
I dislike that too.
Yeah.
He's calling himself Hell. I know, like, they've got characters like Shadow and Infinite in Sonic now, but I think Hell was just like one step too far. Like, if there was literally like a legit character, and he's just, my name's Hell. It's like, I don't know. It'd just be like, that's too cliche.
I want to know what kind of parents this character has that would just name him that.
Yeah. I bet like his mum was like, oh no, I just gave birth to Hell. Ah, fuck it. You know, leave him in the dumpster somewhere.
Okay. Hell was born in a low-class family. I thought we didn't know his family.
Yeah, I know, I was thinking that. Oh, well.
Okay, unsure if his mother was even officially married, but from what Hell remembers, she used to drink a lot with her boyfriends. Ooh, plural.
Okay, she used to bang loads of guys around.
Yeah, forgetting to feed Hell or take care of him.
I don't know why. That was the funniest thing I read the first time. It's forgetting to feed Hell. I can't take that seriously.
You need to take Hell for a walk.
Hell, come have your dinner.
Hell, come here, sweetie. He used to be threatened like garbage from his mother's side and her boyfriends.
Do you think if we get a cat, should we just call one Hell?
I'd like to call a cat Hell.
Hell, come over here. It's like a really nice looking cat.
Yeah. No, let's not.
No, let's never do that.
Okay. The house was a mess and only cursing and fighting was going on in the house. He never had something to keep him going, so he developed a rebel lifestyle. He used to run away from the house just to avoid his drunk mother and all the mess she caused, seeing no reason staying at home where he never was loved in the first place.
Isn't it nice and convenient?
I think I might cry.
I know. It's so sad.
No, I mean, reading it is sad.
I know, that's what No, isn't it convenient that, you know, someone who was mistreated by his mother and developed a rebel lifestyle, it's called Hell. It's like she knew that he was going to be evil.
Yeah, it's like she planned it from the start.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have a bunch of boyfriends, have a kid, and make him a motherfucker.
I know lots of mothers who don't really take care of their kids and have loads of boyfriends, but they've never called their son Hell.
Right. From all the negative he's seen, he developed aggressive attitude and never knew much about manners or how he should behave around other people.
Ooh.
Do you want to go in?
Hell used to often hide in old buildings, attics, and all sorts of places that would keep him warm. One time he saw a group of guys playing metal music with English words in it. So not Rammstein then. One of his influences or whatever. That's where his love to American style arrived. Alright. His dream was to escape his city, but he had no way to do so. He was too young and to find any job. One day, he had a strange dream about sneaking into airport and taking a flight on a plane into a different country. When he woke up, he had a spark in his eyes that he would make his dream come true no matter what. Nothing would stop him. So he risked his life for something as dangerous as this, as going on a plane.
I think he's plane jacked.
Saw it coming, didn't it?
Alright.
So we're here.
Alright. He found his way to the airport as he often saw the planes flying by. Though he sneaked into the airplane rode through the fields. And as people were busy walking into the airplane through the stairs, he quickly ran toward...
It's painful to read.
It is! I'm struggling. He quickly ran toward the airplane wheel and climbed on top of a metal bar above the wheel so he won't get crashed. He won't get crashed. Crashed the hedgehog.
Holding on tight, knowing that he risked his life. He risked his life for his biggest dream to escape this place. Does he even know where he's going?
No.
He's just in a different country. He could be going to like Iraq or something. Yeah, I'm escaping New York. Fucking hell, he's just going on a plane to some random place. Again, Sonic does that on Sonic 2, Adventure 2, so... He closed his eyes tightly and the airplane began moving. No one managed to notice him. From slow to fast, The airplane from slow to fast. The
It sounds like it's describing sex. Yeah, take me higher.
The airplane finally flew into the air and wheels moved into the airplane.
Thank you for that description.
I know.
It's so riveting.
The silly boy thought, even the guy who created him is describing him as silly. Silly boy thought he would be flying all the way in the clouds. Looking for him, that didn't happen.
Did the plane crash?
We didn't find out. We're almost at the end here.
He waited hours and the airplane finally arrived to the USA, New York City.
Wait a minute, he was in New York.
No, I think he's from Ukraine. But now he's in New York.
What? I'm so confused. Carry on, right?
Just go with it. Alright. As the airplane landed and stopped, Hell sneaked out through the exit hole.
No, he got apart.
Exit
It's parted. I think Hell's just escaped from my exit hole.
hole. And ran as fast as he could to where his legs would take him. Some police have noticed him and was trying to catch him, but they didn't manage as he was already far away in the city between thousands of people.
He
Yeah.
stand out a little bit. Though.
Yeah, he's pretty recognizable. He was very scared, and it felt like he committed the biggest mistake of his life. Yet, as time passed, he tended to sit outside and friendly homeless people were giving him a bit of food they had and were trying to teach him English. Aww, that's nice.
Yeah.
You think they tried to kill him? He's a weird hedgehog hyena wolf thing.
I don't know what they want to do with him.
with,
Probably some fan fiction of that somewhere.
with a pierced penis and weird
Yeah,
leathers.
don't bring his penis up again. I don't want anyone to bring his penis up. Okay. Okay, he started a sentence with "and." That's why I'm so confused. And found a group of few boys that were in the same condition as him,
What, pierced penises?
with their family and poor life that didn't allow them to get anywhere. He did get somewhere, whatever. So he joined them, and together they've been surviving. From stealing food to doing other things that against the law for self-survivor. I wanna be a self-survivor. Oh god. Alright, here we are, we're at the end. Last two sentences. As he reached his elder teens, he started to get noticed by the laddies.
The laddies. You're a laddie.
I'm guessing that's the way to say ladies, but it says laddies. Oh, he's getting noticed by those laddies. They're into that pierced penis. Which caused him wanting to be responsible enough to get around them. Renting an apartment from the money they stole. Maybe he is meaning laddies then, I don't know. And from that day he turned for who he is in the image.
A typical rebel punk. What do you think of hell?
God. What do I think of hell? I think I've just been in it. I think hell's just escaped out my ass. Oh god. This is something.
I'm glad you said this one till last because
Yeah.
I need a break now.
I know.
I'm done.
I'm done forever. This was meant to be like once a week or once every 2 weeks. I think I can do it once a year, like the original podcast was. Well, there
Then we
you
can go back to hell.
We've just been in hell. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed hell, literally. Next week, we'll get a few more if we can manage it. So I've been Lewis.
I've been Sarah.
And
We've been reading hell.
yeah. Bye. Peace. Fucking hell.